Here we are in this week's assignments module, which is due this Sunday, June 27th. This week's reading, you'll be going through Chapter 2 in the textbook, which is about Art Nouveau, and also Chapter 3, which is about the Sackplakat, the First World War, and Dada. Now, the years before and after the 20th century were a time of great experimentation, and the anticipation of a new century brought with it a spirit of revolution and social change in which the arts were to be the vanguard. Uninhibited by tradition, graphic designers experimented with form, color, and content to create a new visual vocabulary. And Art Nouveau's flowing lines, foliate forms, and sensual shapes are evident in the typefaces, page layouts, and posters designs of the period. And the style swept through Europe, producing various unique incarnations in France, Austria, Great Britain, Italy, and the United States. And here we can see some different examples of Art Nouveau in France with Eugène Grasset, Toulouse-Lautrec, in Germany with Otto Eckmann, and in Italy with Marcello Dudovich. Chapter 3 is about the early years of graphic design in the first part of the 20th century, which was strongly affected by modern art movements and altered by the communication needs of World War I. Graphic design reached the zenith of its importance as a communications medium during World War I. Printing techniques had advanced rapidly, while radio and other electronic means of public communication were not yet in widespread use. And in the global conflict, governments turned to graphic designers as a significant medium for propaganda and visual persuasion. And here we can see some examples of graphic design from the time period. Ludwig Hohlwein's World War I propaganda poster. And these last two images are examples of Sackplakat, which emphasizes the object as the primary element in the graphic design. Have a look at this week's lectures. The first is on the Beggerstaffs, who collaborated and developed a new technique later called collage. Also, look at images of women in French posters. Women became the major subject matter in posters and assumed a great variety of roles in French graphic design. Also, have a look at the lecture on Abram Games, who is a British graphic designer. And also the lecture on a graphic design journal, which was a journal published in Britain from the 20s to the 40s, and a very influential magazine. Also have a look at the lectures on color and design and graphic design gestalt. This week, you'll turn in the conceptual phase of your museum exhibition project. And this is going to be your exhibition topic and overview. Remember, you're creating a museum exhibition on a specific topic of graphic design. The overview is your big idea or statement of what the exhibition is about. This helps to determine what information you want to convey to the visitor. And this stage is especially important to the exhibition because you need to have a clear vision of what the exhibition is about, and you need to take the time to research topics and subjects and have a clear proposal. Your topic can be on any topic of graphic design. You can choose something that you like in the textbook or come up with an idea of your own. Your concept doesn't need to be long, but it should be at least one page, and it should include these considerations. Be sure to have a look at the examples of museum exhibition overviews that I've provided from various museums. Click on these links and you'll see a typical museum exhibition overview. They're not long, they're fairly brief, but they do provide a clear indication of what the exhibition is about as well as its goals. I've included a bibliography with links to various websites which have more information about various topics which are covered in this week's reading. So that's this week's assignment. You'll be turning in, again, your conceptual phase for your museum exhibition project. This assignment is worth 50 points. And when you're ready to turn it in, just click this link and that will take you into the discussion board where you can post your assignment. Be sure to have a look at this week's lectures and read chapters 2 and 3 in the textbook. So those are this week's assignments. Again, these are due Sunday, June 22nd. And I hope you enjoy learning about Art Nouveau and Sock Pocket. And I can't wait to see what ideas you come up with your museum exhibition project. Have fun!